Oh dear. Alright. We'll get past the fucking advertisement. I check the fucking sound. And I can do shit like that. Get through this bullshit. I recommend anyone who watches my streams on YouTube to just skip forward about, I don't know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Just so you get past all this like bullshit at the beginning. So, I don't know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Cool, just testing the sound. Yeah, sounds alright. We're all good. We're all good to go. Good to go. All good to go. Welcome to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater for the Nintendo 64. Now this is going to be interesting. For the Nintendo 64, I'm going to struggle like hell with this because, oh yes, of course, struggle like hell with this. That one. Sound levels. Music volume. Back to options. Back to main. Well, I never played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater on the Nintendo 64. I never played it. So it's a new experience for me. And it's an even more new experience trying to play an N64 game with an Xbox 360 controller. You try and think of where all the N64 buttons are, and you're like, I don't know. So it's going to be interesting because the N64, I still to this day contest. Well, contest, probably not the right word. I still to this day say that the N64 controller is one of the worst controllers ever made. It really is. It's just so bad. It is just unbelievably bad. But that's just my opinion, though. But I thought, I was going to do just the PlayStation and Game Boy Color versions of Pro Skater, but I thought, no, I'll try and see if I can do the N64 as well, just to have a bit of comparison between the between the PlayStation and N64 version. For the Pro Skater 2, I'll do the Dreamcast version as the comparison one instead, because there is a Dreamcast version for this, but I'm not going to play it. We're going to go as Chad Muska. I pressed the A button on the Xbox 360 controller, and it's not the right button, and I'm like, I could probably set it up how it's set it up to fit. I'd have to put like a N64 controller side by side, and I could probably do it to make it fit, but it's just be so strange. I haven't put any codes in to unlock any levels. I'm only going to be playing this very briefly. Very, very briefly, just as a comparison. Obviously, the main version, for comparison, is the PlayStation version. So we're just going to be playing this for thingy, because like I said, all I've got unlocked is Warehouse. So, which is fine. We'll have a little play around in Warehouse, see how this goes. Whoa, this is okay, okay. Obviously, we don't have the music, which is we don't have the music, which is unfortunate, but that's just the case, unfortunately. Very interesting. Okay, so pretty much the controls are exactly the same. Oh god, the controls are exactly the same as they are on like PlayStation. Just the menu is really like fucked up, so it's really strange. Another thing I'd like to mention is there is no momentum whatsoever. You have no momentum. You know how in the PlayStation 1 version, obviously this version's made by a completely different developer. Can I pause? All right, it's going to pause a minute. This version is made by a developer known as Edge of Reality, which I have heard of. You know, they did the N64 version of Spider-Man. They did the N64 version of Pro Skaters 1, 2, and 3. They did the console versions of The Sims, the original The Sims game, which is pretty cool. They made Shark Tale, Over the Hedge, The Incredible Hulk, Transformers: Rise of the Dark Spark. Okay, maybe they've made. Maybe they're not particularly good company. Maybe they haven't made realistically that many what you consider to be good games, really. So, but regardless, they did fuck it up. I never had the N64 versions because I had the PlayStation 1 version. I was lucky. Imagine having an N64 and then getting this and going, this is fucking awesome. To then later on in life play the PlayStation 1 version and go, what the fuck? That is so much better. It's got no momentum. I don't know if for people watching this, probably I'd imagine the majority who ever decides to watch this video would be like just interested to see what the N64 version's like more than anything, and they grew up with the PlayStation version. But no, there's no momentum. You know how like when you jump, you got like momentum. You got no momentum with this. You have to build it up, which is fine, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work all the time. I actually managed to land that. Wow. That's what I mean. It's just like you're going along and you do a trick and you think, am I going to land that? And the only reason you think, am I going to land that? Because it doesn't exactly work as intended, I guess. It just doesn't, to me anyway. It doesn't seem to work as I want it to work. It's like there, I thought I would have like bailed out. But I guess not. Alright. Fair enough. Ugh. End run. It's just so weird to play using like the standard control scheme to then go into a menu screen and it's completely different. Like I'm pressing the right arrow, the right arrow, the left. I'm pressing the left D-pad, as the A button. It's just so weird. Right, I'm going to go back to... I'm going to just quit it, because I want to go with my main man. Here's my main man. I want to get my main man. Where is he? There he is. There also seems to be a bit of like... I don't know, maybe this is an emulator, obviously. But there also seems kind of like... a bit of lag. Like, the game doesn't run particularly well on the hardware. Like there, you should go. But maybe it's just me. It just feels like like there's not the momentum you want there to be. And like the momentum's there. Oh, I knew doing a grab would be a bad idea. But yeah, it's just okay. It plays okay. You know, I think if I was introduced to this, I'd still be hooked on Tony Hawk's. I'd still think, wow, this is fucking brilliant. The only thing about this game I'm disappointed with is there's no manuals. I think the manuals from the second game onward. So, into the sewage. So, Yeah, that's me trying to do a manual. It just doesn't work. Oh, I need a bailout as tentacles. Perfect. I'm still sick. You'd probably be like, anyone who's like deciding to watch my streams on YouTube, probably like, you cough in every video. I know I cough in every video. It's like, I'm just filming this in January. We're recording this in January, and I've just got, I've had a consistent cold for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks? 2 months. What's wrong with me? 2 months. I've had a consistent cold for 2 months, and it's just, oh, and it's just not going away. It's where I've got phlegm in the back of my throat all the time, so I'm bloody not particularly good. Don't feel well. I can't believe I'm landing some of these. Oh, tried to do a finger flip. Didn't work. It's okay. It plays okay. Like I said, the main concern I have for this is... I'm sorry I didn't show you the intro. The intro is quite funny. Obviously, they couldn't license the opening video that the original Pro Skater had. So instead, they've got, like, each of the characters, somebody just playing a brief, like, doing a couple of tricks with each of the characters in-game with the music of... the intro sequence of Dead Kennedys, no vocals, just the intro sequence looped. Like, you know that. And you know when it goes, when you ride the truck, goes into that part of the song. It then just loops round back to the beginning. It's quite funny. Ah, I wish we could show you. I should have showed you. It's pretty hilarious. It was pretty good. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna show you. Once I fucking start. There we go. I'm just gonna go to reset. We'll do reset. That's the easiest way to show you. It's fucking hilarious. And you can't... I was like trying to press start and it wasn't going to the main menu. Maybe I was pressing... I might have probably been pressing the wrong button, so... Hey, listen. So it plays like... This is the intro to Police Trucks by Dead Kennedys. And then it like skips to the other, what's it called? They put clapping for Edge of Reality. I skipped past that. Yeah, and it plays basically all the instrumental parts of the song, all the like the chord, all the what do they call the kicks or the chords or whatever they call it. And it goes through with the characters in game like this. It's pretty funny. Yeah, just like a couple of tricks. Skip to the next character. Here's Bob Burskwisk. Bob Burskwisk, that's what I always used to call him. Bob Burnquist is what his name is. I always used to call him Bob Burskwisk. Don't know why. Because there's a drink, I think, or a sweet that's called Burskwisk. I think, or I swear there is. Cameron Campbell. That's another one. Camp Pell, I used to call him. Not Kareem Campbell. Yeah, when you're a kid, you pronounce the names however you see fit. You know what I mean? You don't give a fuck. Jeff Rowley is... No, that's Bucky Lazak, never mind. I say, Bucky Lazak, that's a pretty easy one. But yeah, it's funny, isn't it? It just keeps looping. It just keeps looping it. This intro does not compare to the one in Neversoft's version. Definitely not. Yeah, good try, Edge of Reality. Good try. You obviously were good enough. And the sales for the N64 version were good enough. To let you do Pro Skater 2 and 3. I'd imagine 3 was the last one because, obviously, the PS2 was superior and people were buying the PS2 version as the main version and not worrying about the others. That's why probably Pro Skater 4 got a PlayStation version but not an N64 version. So, but they wouldn't have known that with Pro Skater 3. So that's why there was an N64 version. Imagine trying to do an N64 version of Pro Skater 3. It's fucking, they must have not have everything in there. Couldn't have had. But anyway, it's amusing, isn't it? And I like to make the point: you can't skip. You can't. Oh, here you can. I was just pressing the wrong button. I was just pressing the wrong button. Oh, yeah, you have a bit of that music. It's a bit nostalgic. A bit nostalgia. Yeah, so that's Tony Hawk's Pro Skater for the N64. It's a bit strange. The momentum's not quite right. It's a good attempt, good try by Edge of Reality, but exactly that as that buzzer sounded. You're just not good, you know. You have a bit of this music, yeah. I wanna be. All right, I'm gonna stop there for obvious reasons. Thanks for watching. This has been Tony Hawk's Pro Skater for the N64. Needs more momentum. It's a tiny bit of lag. A tiny bit of input latency as well. Maybe the emulator. Who knows? So yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.